Quit being the world's best kept secret. Your time is now.
Welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show, where we'll be discussing leadership, business, human potential, inspiring you to live rich from the inside out. Unlock your creativity, stretch out of your comfort zone, break through your barriers, take inspired action, and achieve epic results. Now here's your host, 3-time best-selling author, speaker, and certified executive coach, Debra Kasowski.
Is that inner perfectionist whispering in your ear, saying, what makes you think you can do that? You're not good enough. You don't deserve that. Well, it's time to stop that self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is any action that gets in the way of your intentions. In other words, it's getting in your own way. Now, you probably have never done that, but I'm here to show you and talk to you about how it shows up and why we do it. You know, self-sabotage is almost like a protective mechanism that we go into self-preservation. So you could be on your road to success, going after what it is you want, and suddenly you notice that you catch yourself self-sabotaging. Now, if you can catch yourself and you have that awareness, you can quickly shift and get yourself back on track, because the things that are taking you off track are a lack of focus. It could be a lack of discipline. You're allowing those old habits to creep in. There could be distractions, those bright, shiny objects. Or at some point, you started doubting your ability and questioning whether or not you believe in yourself altogether. Now, you might be thinking about success and you're thinking, what will my life be like when I reach this goal or this achievement? And start believing that your success is a burden on others or for yourself. Or the fear of failure, the fear of criticism, what will people say? So all of these things are things that can take you off track. Some people even self-sabotage so that they can feel in control of a situation. Now thinking that, you know what, he might be doing this to me, so I'm going to do it before he does it or she does it. And that's a way you self-sabotage some of those relationships you're in. Now, self-sabotage often occurs when there's a little bit of overwhelm and we want to get out of situation. So we take it off the rails, but it doesn't serve you. Now, what does self-sabotage look like? Now, self-sabotage looks like blaming others. Now, there's things in life that there's no fault of anyone's and they happen. And, it's a matter of, pointing fingers, hey, look what you did, or you did this. And you notice there's 3 fingers that are going to be pointing back at the person speaking or blaming others. And they're not even taking any ownership of what their contribution is. The other thing is that you could be walking away from situations. It's fine to walk away when something no longer serves you. But the thing is, when people are walking away without expressing what it is that's bothering them, or they're expressing their needs, that's when they self-sabotage in that way. Now, self-sabotage can come in the form of procrastination. This is when you start doubting your ability. You get caught up in the perfectionism and you don't take the actions necessary, so you sabotage the results that you want to get. You might start squabbles in relationships. Things are too good to be true. Let's get into an altercation here. And then they have comfort, because sometimes people like drama in their lives. They think, oh, how can it be going so smoothly? And why can't it go smoothly? Do you need to have a squabble to know that you're alive? Now, really thinking about it. And then another way that people self-sabotage is they do put downs. They put themselves down. And temporarily, it might be like a little scolding, or they put themselves in their place. And by putting yourself down, you're teaching others how to treat you. So then don't be surprised if someone starts putting you down, because you already have taught them that if you can do it, well, why can't I do that? Not really a great thing to do. So when you think about that, and you don't want to start believing that you don't deserve something. You were deserving the day you were born. So, watch those put downs. Pay attention to the words that you say to yourself. You got to start speaking impeccably, not only about yourself, but others as well. So pay attention to the language you use. See, there's many ways to overcome self-sabotage as well. And that includes being reflective, examining, and recognizing when you're self-sabotaging. Now, the most successful people, they reflect on situations that have occurred during the day. They might look at the choices, the decisions, and the actions that they make. And by doing so, they can make better choices, to take better actions, and move forward. They're not going to sit there and dwell on it. They're going to learn. They're going to reflect on every situation. The other thing is to recognize the triggers. Where did things come up? What triggered me to react? Why did I do these things to get me off track? So when you can have that self-awareness is what brings you back on track. This is where you can recommit to your goal or wherever your direction is that you're focused on. Because when you recommit, you are going to start taking actions and be really focused in and concentrating on the results that you want to get. Taking consistent action, building in the habits that are necessary to get the results that you want. Now, you also got to find your positive inner voice. It's got to be something that you're going to be encouraging. You're going to, speak to yourself with words of empowerment, saying, you got this. And you want to be able to talk to yourself, giving yourself those pep talks when you need it. So you don't self-sabotage and make assumptions and jump to conclusions that are going to completely take you off the rails. The other thing is get uncomfortable with failure. Making mistakes, wrongdoings, they're all learning experiences. You really need to reframe them because those learning experiences are how we adjust the course and move forward. Now, the other thing that you can do is talk to other people about self-sabotage. While you're thinking and taking action on self-sabotage, you might think you're the only one who does it, and you're completely wrong. Because everyone self-sabotages at one time or another, whether it's not expressing their needs or being able to, they start a squabble just because they have that limit that they put on themselves of what they're capable of or how deserving they are or how worthy they are and the confidence level. You stop self-sabotage by showing up, believing in yourself, being confident, putting your abilities to the test so that you can have that breakthrough and really wanting to get those results that you want. Now, what I really need you to start doing is talking about what you really want. What are the results that you want? What will it feel like when you achieve those results? And really putting actions in place so that you can get those results. Thank you for joining me. Please go over to my website at Debra Kasowski, where you can get your 3-part video course, Making Habits Stick, for a limited time. And you can build focus and consistency into those goals and dreams. Now, if you're interested in coaching in life, leadership, or business, please send me an email at debra@debrakasowski.com or go to the website. There's a contact form there, and we can set up a complimentary session to see if we are the right fit. Thank you for joining me here.